Hi, today I'm going to talk about the technique of neurolinguistic programming where you can find yourself in the resourceful state always. See, we keep on thinking like I should feel happy, I should feel confident, I should feel like I have achieved something, and I have to be a motivation for hundreds of people. This is what we'll be thinking, but sometimes it may so happen that we tend to forget what is our real potential, what is our real caliber. Why? Because of the external forces. So, anchoring is a technique of neurolinguistic programming wherein you will learn without any reason how you can feel wonderful, how you can feel happy. So, in the moments of say sadness, grief, or challenges, so instant generation of energy from within. So, our nervous system helps us to do that. Only thing is, we have to identify those triggers which are available inside of us. Say, you just imagine sometimes it so happens that you have a look at something and suddenly you remember your village. You get a smell of something, then you remember my grandmother used to cook like this, and somebody touches you the way your grandfather did, so it triggers the memory of your grandfather. Similarly, there are some bad memories also associated with the touch, feel, smell, hear. So, any noise like sounds of the bell, or it may be the sound of the cooking of the vessels. So, it may be anything, anything can be the anchor. So it can trigger immediately your emotions. Say, I'll give you one example of husband and wife. They used to sit on the couch watching TV. Whenever wife used to put her hand around the shoulders of her husband immediately would get irritated. Then he would say, remove that hand. So there was no reason at all. Then this lady used to get annoyed, or some sort of bad feeling inside. So why is he doing like that? But his body and the muscle memory and the nerve system, it is fashioned in such a way that he is not liking the touch on that particular part of his body. So, why it happens? So, we have to go back to our past, find out the first moment when that particular reaction started happening in our life. So, the moment we are able to identify it, then immediately we'll be able to set right the things. So, we have to build that rapport with our nervous system. Now, today I am going to talk about the positive anchoring, how you can do to yourself. So, what you have to do is the first time you just think of any time, say, for example, you're attending an important interview, you're appearing for one competitive exam, so which is going to come in the near future, maybe tomorrow or after a week or something like that. Then the first thing what you have to do is you have to identify a situation, a occasion, and some incident in your life when you felt totally wonderful. The confidence level was too high. You were confident, you were assertive, you were poised enough to tackle anything in your life, and that incident made you stronger, better, and more confident about yourself. So think of the such situation in your life. You have to sit calmly at a lovely, calm place. Close your eyes. Do the deep breathing for 3 times. Deep breathe in and breathe out completely. So 3 times you have to do it. Then through your memory, through your nervous system, you are going to enter into that particular state where you felt wonderful, confident enough, then assertive enough, and you were totally unshakable. You were feeling like a winner. You are going to win everything. So, with that confidence, then you have to get into that state completely. So, I mean the total experience should be so exclusive that You are able to see in your mind what you had seen on that day. You are able to hear in your ears whatever you heard on that day. You are going to feel the same feelings spinning the happiness inside of your body. So everything you have to feel as it was at that moment. Then suddenly you decide to anchor yourself, right? You can make some physical movements like yes, or something like yes, or something like ooh, or something like standing poised with this position. So your physiology matters a lot to change your psychology. When you want to borrow that energy from inside, ask your nervous system to give that energy to you. The moment you feel not confident enough about yourself, borrow that saved energy inside of your nervous system. So immediately you have to anchor, and you have to anchor at this at such a place of your body where nobody else touches you. It may be the point here, or it may be the elbow, or it may be the earlobes if nobody touches you there. So you have to find out something like that. Or you can just fold your fist like this, or you can just pinch your thumb and forefinger. So whatever you feel like it can be immediately done, you can choose such anchor for yourself. So when you get into that state completely, then you have to anchor yourself and relive those moments of your life again. So later what happens, whenever you feel lack of confidence, whenever you feel nervous, the butterflies are flying in the stomach, such sort of thing, then in that case what you can do is you can anchor the way you have set your anchor as. So when the immediately you do that, your nervous system comes out to help you, and your nervous system will definitely help you in getting that confidence back. So you will be the confident person again to face anything in life. Say anchoring, this is a very huge concept in NLP. So I take a lot of time in teaching this technique to people to inculcate and program the subconscious mind, program the nervous system for our own benefit. So you can try it out, and you can find out and identify a musical track or a song, or some talks of motivation, or somewhere something just clicks to you, and within a snap of a finger you are able to identify it. Such things you have to identify in your mind, and whenever you feel lack of energy, borrow the energy from your nervous system which is stored inside of your body. So it is so simple and so easy to be in the resourceful state always. And not only in, say, achieving some greater things, but not in at times of some important meetings, interviews, stage performance, or whatever it may be, but even in your daily routine. The moment you remember that, it keeps ringing in your ears, in your mind. So immediately you can get that energy back. So this is how you have to anchor yourself to borrow that internal stored energy from inside, so that you can influence externally. So your external influence is dependent on your internal influence. So internal influence of your nervous system and the programming of subconscious mind should be so positive and so strong that your external, all the things will become very easy. So you will be able to achieve your goals very fast, very easily, and by inculcating these success habits inside of you. All the very best.